Hi everybody, my name is Sean O'Kane with Chip Estimate TV, where we bring you the latest trends and information in semiconductor design and IP. And our usual guest is back, knocking at the door, going, hey, I've got some information. It's Mr. John Blyler right here.
It's been a whole year too, believe it or not.
Editor-in-Chief of Chip Design and Embedded Systems, Embedded Intel magazine, excuse me. Man, you're a world traveler. I know. So some of the photos you sent me, just amazing.
Oh, it was another fun trip.
The virtual reality system that you went through in regards to Dassault.
Dassault, right?
Dassault.
That's right. This was just outside of Paris. They have their headquarters there. A lot of folks know them as the PLM company, but they're more than that. And they have this fantastic, and I wrote about it in a recent blog, virtual reality theater, if you will. And it requires, servers, displays, GPUs, amazing amount of horsepower, because you're actually immersed in this Tron-like thing, special glasses, so it can find out where you are in the reality that you're enjoying. I have some clips of one, and this was in an oil refinery. There were others within a car. And I postulated, why couldn't you use this as a training aid for chip designers, especially with 3D structures, so you can wander around. You could be like that ride at Disneyland, the Atom ride, right? You're moving around there, and you can point and see how things work. It'd be a fantastic training aid. So that was very cool. Very cool.
Also, you were in Europe. Well, you were already there in Belgium at the IMEC conference.
Yes.
And you were talking about some of this ultra low power technology where you can power a chip from a lemon.
From a lemon, yes.
Or this sounds like one of my fifth grade science experiments. You plug in the potato and the light goes on.
Yes, yes.
Is it? That's what you're talking about.
That's pretty much what it is.
Let's talk a little bit about that ultra low power technology.
So what's kind of interesting is IMEC used lemons. Intel at Hot Chips, and even before last year, I think it was their Claremont, I can't remember now, they used a potato to power these near threshold voltage chips. So these are transistors that operate at the very threshold of when the transistor turns on. Very, very low. Ultra low, microwatts. And they would be used for things like sensors on the body. I mean, you wouldn't run a cell phone, but they would be needed for all. I think the data is by 2015, there's going to be as many applications for ultra low power and besides tablets and mobile phones as there is for these sensors. Very cool. And IMEC, I have another picture of their processor using that. This feeds into one of so there were tons of topics at IMEC. It's their R&D arm for the Flemish government, and they do all sorts of fantastic things. I can't cover all of them here. But along with this very low power, you have energy harvesters. And two areas they're working on are vibration, and the other is RF. And the RF I wrote about too recently. Very cool. It's not the toothbrush kind where you set, which is a wireless electromagnetic. It's RF energy, so picking energy off of the GSM band or something, from your cell phone. So they have expertise in antenna design and other things that allow them to pursue that. Just leading edge, a little bit sci-fi, fun things that I always enjoy getting a chance to cover.
That's what we want to hear every time we have you back in the studio, to give our audience and our design community a sense of what's happening out there. What's some of the new and exciting cutting-edge technology,
and it'll affect IP. It's very much in the IP world.
Yeah,
it's just like just over the horizon there. But
well, listen, thank you very much for taking time to do this, and once again, we'll look forward to you. Where's your next trip? And can I go?
Yeah, please. I'd like some company. I don't know. I mean, it's October already, so another couple months, something will happen, and we'll get together and explore some more.
All right. Well, for John Blyler, my name is Sean O'Kane, and we'll see you next time on Chip Estimate TV.
I'm on top of the world, now I'm living, and the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah.